What's good, everyone? It's the Playboy Dak 908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and welcome back to more Monster Hunter. Ignis, Monster Hunters, Monster Honeys. We have the Shrouded Nerscylla in our midst. Whoa, weird word. Anyway, meaning that the thing is here. Let me go off on a quick tangent and say that when I first decided to do this video, I was recording for it, and I was also in a Skype call, and I totally forgot how Skype would pick up when you're just recording with the 3DS capture card. So the first 2 minutes of this video is completely silent because that's me saying, "Yo, man, hey, you gotta figure this out." Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Stuff sucks. But anyway, let's go into the skin. We got 10 minutes. You got me for 10 minutes. I got you guys for 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do this for 10 minutes. And if you're wondering why I'm running around into circles and like walls and running around in circles into walls, is because I'm trying to get these settings and everything correct. But Shrouded Nerscylla. Now, Shrouded Nerscylla, when you first fight this bad boy, when I'm fighting anyway, fighting it online, it's out here in the dunes at night. Now, the one thing I found was kind of interesting, kind of weird, kind of come on Capcom-ish, was that it still moves like the normal Nerscylla, where it will spit the web and try to swing around like Spider-Man. But it kind of goes with the original Spider-Man movie thing where you're just swinging from literally nothing. You're swinging from the air. Which I found was like, it wasn't a problem, but my god, did I no longer feel immersed in the gameplay because I knew that it was literally swinging on nothing. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah. So I was like, man, come on, Capcom, you're messing it up for me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to the skinny of this bad boy here. Now, this is the Shrouded Nerscylla, like I said before. It is still the spider thing, so it is the subspecies. It will have very similar moves and very similar attacks, things like that. So let's go over what make this thing a threat, okay? Because that's the most important stuff. Once you learn why the monster's a threat and what you should do to avoid such strenuous situations, we can actually progress on to winning. So first things first, just like its cousin, just know that you're going to have to bring pretty much everything. Bring some antidote, definitely, because it will poison you. It will stun you with paralysis, so you have to watch out for that. It will put you to sleep, so if you have energy drink, you can bring some energy drink as well. It has everything. It covers all the static spectrums, and it's a very annoying monster to actually fight. But so long as you come in with some fire, you know what I mean, you use some fire weapons, you should be okay. Like I said before, its main thing is its status elements that will actually inflict on you. It does this by a multitude of ways. It'll do it by just running its body into you when it's swinging through the sky. It'll do it by clapping onto you with its two front teeth thingies or whatever. I don't know what the heck they're called. It'll dig underground and then it'll come up just much like, actually almost exact like the hermitars would, the crabs. It will go underground and then kind of come up and try to sneak attack, you know, with the teeth. But the one thing about the Nerscylla I will point out is that when it does ail you, it does not last long. I want to say this is due for balancing issues, because if this monster had the same length in which it can actually do like poison on you, as much as like the what else is poison? The Gaisaperos or whatever the hell that monster is. You know, the one with the blinky thing on his forehead. If it can poison you for as long as it would poison you, it would be a problem, because it would hit you with like 3 different status elements at the same time. It would paralyze you and poison you, and you would be sitting on the ground, paralyzed and poisoned and dying. So, let's say if it poisons you, don't fret, it's not the end of the world. It can only poison you for about maybe like 10-15 seconds at best. Whereas the other guys, when they would poison you, they poison you for like a minute or so. So, alleviation on that is there. So don't worry about that. If you get poisoned, it's nothing in the world. You can take an antidote. I would recommend taking an antidote. But if you can, like, walk around for a bit, kind of shrug it off, and then once you shrug it off, you take like a moss wine jerk. You can do that too. That helps out a lot. Its biggest changes, I guess you could say, is the digging, because I'm pretty sure the other one didn't do any digging at all. So honestly, that's the only real change I can see here. Pretty much has the same attacks, where with those hands out to like slap you, it'll still swing, it'll still do pretty much everything that it already does, you know. It'll shoot the webs out at you or whatever. It'll still try to like bring you in with the if you get caught in the web, it'll still try to like sucker you in with, you know, whatever the hell it means it is to bring you in. It hits you with the web stuff, then it'll shoot a web at you and try to pull you in, much like his other brother did. I want to say the only real change is the location and the digging, because I mean, the digging makes sense. You know, the digging and the location makes sense. You know what I mean? You're in the dunes, you're in the desert, the digging, everything digs in the desert pretty much. So I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. Armor. Now the armor for this bad boy is actually pretty decent. You know what I mean? If you are just kind of like wearing G rank armor, you know what I mean, and you need some good one, it's a pretty decent level 9 G rank armor to wear. I mean, if you're just trying to quickly get your foot in the door, sure. It has I believe it has status critical, which is status crit, I think, which is dope. And if it didn't have that, I think I'm thinking of a different armor type. But just trust me right now, guys, with this set of armor, I can't remember the skills on it right now, but I did write it off as a pretty good, decent set of armor. Will I? Yo, wait, check this out. It's sleep. Yo, this is important. My homie say, yo, make sure you take note of this. We sleep bombed it because whatever reasons. So we put the bombs down in front of it. Then my homeboy used it. Boom! Wakes it up and knocks it out the same time. Real nice stuff. He was quite glad of himself. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, my man, make sure the people see such a feat. And I pointed out such a feat, so holla at the homie real quick. But the armor is pretty decent, like I said. If you want, it is rare 9 though, so if you want a really decent entry-level rare 9 set of armor, this is actually not that bad. But if you know, if you want to like grind a whole lot offline, I personally would recommend white Monoblos because it's a lot harder to get, but the meat and potatoes on is like it is more meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? What you got? I got attack plus. Well, I got sharpness plus 1, have adrenaline. You know what I mean? Those two things, I'll take those 2 skills all day, every day. But all in all, the monster itself isn't actually too hard to fight. You're not really missing too much. It's not really a whole huge like new bag of tricks. You know what I mean? It's the same monster for the most part. It'll dig on you, whatever. The best thing you can take away from this guy is the armor and the weapon upgrades, because if you're using the Nerscylla Charge Blade, the one that gives you an exceptionally decent amount of freaking sharpness early on, you'll need this bad boy to upgrade it, and among, you know, other things, especially when it comes to poison weapons. So use this man, if not so much as armor, use them to progress your your poison weapons, because poison weapons are really good. I admit it, I really do like using poison weapons. And if it's not the young Garuga, I do indeed use my Nerscylla Charge Blade, and I used it to upgrade. You know what I mean? I used this bad boy to upgrade the parts because, you know, that's kind of what you needed. So with all that being said, just know that the armor is pretty decent. So if you want the armor, you can definitely roll with the armor. It's not bad at all. It'll get you it's a pretty decent set of rare 9 armor. Weapons that come out of it is pretty good as well. They're really notorious for really great sharpness, and if not, they're really notorious for really good poison weapons. You know what I mean? Whereas I think it's Gog is what people are calling it. No, Chameleos. I think it's Chameleos who has the best poison weapons, but you know, for right now, this is number 2, and you don't get to the Chameleos till a little bit later. So, all that being said, Nerscylla isn't all that hard. If you fought the original Nerscylla, it's pretty much the same song and dance. Well, it's a brand new dance, just one new dance. You know what I mean? Just one new dance. So, with all that being said, guys, Shrouded Nerscylla. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Remember, he's pretty free. Not too terribly free, because he does have all those status elements. His armor is pretty decent if you're wanting a really nice rare 9 armor set. The skills on it is pretty good as well. You won't be you won't be let down on the skill set, because I do commend it. I like the skill set. The weapons that come out of this bad boy is pretty nice as well. So if you like poison weapons, much like I like poison weapons, these may not be the best poison weapons, but there's some of the poison weapons to actually get your rocks off until, you know, the great stuff comes along. Because remember, poison is now a type for endgame because of Chameleos. So with all that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. If you learned something through here, holla at your boy, let me know something. Take care, everyone. See you on the next one.